being Filipino is an adjective. It's an adjective that means what are you about. So when you talk about a person's culture or a person's racial features or racial features, you talk about the human values, the inner life or the soul of a Filipino through psychology, through anthropology, sociology, ethnography, and need finding. So hindi lang pwedeng puro technology, business, manufacturing, all that's Filipino. But it's so important that we put the soul of the Filipino in all of these realities that we encounter. And everything can be branded Filipino. Why? Well, because the Filipino can be explored, it can be articulated, it can be studied and expressed. Norms, your Filipino value system, your value system, for example. So yun naman, naaaral sa aspeto ng nation. So parang yung soul ng country, tinatawag na nation. Ito yung mga features ng land na yon, na may citizenry na intangible. Usually hindi masyado nakikita yung mga marks na yon. Kunyari, ano bang kultura natin? Ano bang values natin? Ginoo, maalaga, may malasakit, mabait, etc. No? So yun, nakikita yon sa discussion ng nation. So these are some of the things that sometimes I'd also discuss in my class when we start to do this branding work. We go to the level of a nation. That's the best level. It's higher level kasi it's the spirit of the people. Parang ganun. So may mga ganong klaseng references. So Mary Lou was saying earlier, if we teach values to our mentees, then we have to know more the story of our nation and not just our country. Our nation, what does that mean? Okay, so this is the civilization of a nation built in values. These are the features of a people that lasted throughout centuries. From the manunggul jar of 800 BC to the last baby that will be born tomorrow, sabihin na natin, lahat yon kino-consider na values. Yung values na nandun sa manunggul jar yung time na 800 BC hanggang ngayon, meron tayong mga values na inaano pa rin natin, we live by. The beauty of the Filipino comes out in nurses who care. What is care? I don't know. It's intangible. You don't really see care. Sometimes you care even if you don't embrace someone. Sometimes you care for a person even if you don't say anything. Many things Filipino are not seen, but they're there. They're great. What? Yun. Mahirap. Kasi mga kalaban natin, nasa senses. Yung immediate, yung greatness natin, hindi siya masyadong pleasurable Like what's pleasurable about the Bahay Kubo compared to say the Great Wall of China or the Sistine Chapel or the, Kensington Palace in London? How do you compare the Bahay Kubo? But excuse me, if you know what the significance of the Bahay Kubo is about, because you elevated your mind, you studied it, then you will not, think twice about our greatness. So, being Filipino is demanding for the Filipino who wants to know himself. Sabi ko nga, quotable quote. At baka pwede na lang tayo mag-part 2, ML. So, I don't know, maybe perhaps I can end with this quote so that you guys can also fall over it and maybe we can have a second, engagement. I don't mind. You can even have this monthly if you want. So, this is the quote. The greatest enemy of the Filipino is his great ignorance about his greatness. Ganda. Kasi pina-exam ko yan sa mga estudyante ko. Or meron pa nga siyang isa, parang the great loss the great loss of the Filipino is his great ignorance about his greatness. Parang nabuhay ka sa mundong ito without knowing who you are, that you're a great person, because you didn't know. How will you know? How will you know? Yun ang challenge. You have to know. Why? Because it's knowable. Hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi, pwede talagang maintindihan eh. Ba't hindi ko alam? Kasi hindi mo siya iniintindi. At kung iintindihan mo yan, kailangan bigyan ng panahon. Diba? You cannot love what you don't know.